Hello everybody and welcome back to my Pokemon Blue-Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode we got ourselves down to Vermilion City and we explored the Diglett's cave a little bit. While you were gone, I got the bicycle voucher traded in for the bicycle. And so now we can actually move around a little bit faster, listen to some nice happy time music. And I tried to record this episode and I got like a couple minutes into it. Luckily I didn't go too far, but it turns out that my microphone was unplugged, so I kind of had to restart. I fought a couple of the trainers over here already. I think it's just 2, but it got Moliette up to 16, Gyary to 20, and I think Leo to 22. You didn't miss out on much, but just know that I didn't lose or die or nothing like that, so Nuzlocke is still going. This kid had just a Blastoise. I think this guy had, I think it was a Coughing and a Magneton. That is the right one. I'm not thinking of Magnezone, am I? It's Magneton. Okay. So that's all they had. So hopefully we can do this again. Cena was pretty close to dying. He was like down to 7 health because the sonic boom, luckily. So I just got back from healing, and that's when I found out that my microphone wasn't plugged up, so it wasn't recording what I was saying. So that was fun. So now I gotta remember what I haven't said and what I did say. Like, it's gonna be kind of weird thinking back like that. Jigglypuff. You can do this, little mole rat. It's just a Jigglypuff. It's not like it can eat your soul and feed it to its underlings of demonic hellfire as it feasts on the remains of your family. I don't know. It's just a Jigglypuff. But it's been a while, like I was trying to say last time I was recording this, that it's been a while since I've done a Pokemon episode. You know, he's not fairy, so a Dragon Raid should work. Yeah. And there's some good reason for it, and I guess another reason is just that I was getting a little bit lazy, so I kind of wanted to do this, but I just hadn't had the time to actually do it. And when I did have time, I just didn't think about it. Beedrill. Well, I'd use Dragon Rage, but someone disabled that. Jigglypuff. Someone's got to bite you instead. I've always wondered what a bee tastes like. It's probably got good protein. Just watch out for the poison gland. You'll just get pretty irritated by that. But also, a couple weeks ago was the Kanto Classic. I think it's been like a month now. I hadn't really talked about it, but I had a lot of fun with it. I was reading on the official website on like top 10 Pokemon that were used and stuff like that. I did happen to check what place I got, but I'll tell you that after I told you my team and stuff like that. But the like top 10 was like Dragonite, Clefable, Snorlax, Slowbro, Aerodactyl, Jolteon, and a couple others. Mr. Mime, I'm not going to stay in for you, I'm sorry. Let's go into Leo. We need to use Leo more. He is our starter after all. Oh, that's kind of confusing. Just didn't get confused. I did get a Barrier Dragonite out of the Kanto Classic competition, but for those of you who still don't know or are just now hearing this for the first time, the Kanto Classic was an official competition by Pokemon where you can only use the first generation of Pokemon, so any Pokemon from this game pretty much, but you couldn't use Mew or Mewtwo. But any other Pokemon you could use. The only thing is you couldn't use items. They were all just pretty much just the Pokemon as the Pokemon. No status enhancing and stuff like that. I guess you'd call it clean Pokemon. I guess that's the way to put it. I don't know. But my team consisted of Aerodactyl because he's my favorite. I have to use your favorite. You have to use your favorite. Stop stumbling over your words there, boy. And what else? I had Clefable, most people are running Minimize on Clefable. I was like, no, I'm not going to be one of those kids who does that. So I went for Magic Guard Bulky set with Calm Mind, which boosts my special defense. It's typically a standard set with leftovers, but since I didn't have leftovers, I put Moonlight on him. He worked out pretty good. He saved my hide a number of times in the battles. I had Flareon, had to represent the lower of the Gen 1 evolutions. Do I have like a potion I could use? I think I have, yeah, I have a soda. It's that nasty soda. But this is a rat mole thing that digs through the dirt all its life. So I think you can manage having some. Who knows how old soda found underground in the underground tunnel. I don't even know what flavor it is. It doesn't even specify. It could be like something weird. Grape soda with ants and dust. That sounds about right to me. It really does sound right to me. Let's see who else I had on my team. I had an Executor. Well, now I can't do anything. Let's do Cena. Tien. Still gotta change that name, but I can't do it yet. It's Tien. And it's way too late now to just go back and rename him. Like, go back to an earlier save. Because one, that doesn't exist. And two, I don't feel like playing through the entire game trying to get the same exact Pokemon again. I mean, I guess I could do it, but then it wouldn't seem legit in my eyes as a Nuzlocke run. But some people I think would do it. Some people wouldn't mind, but I just don't feel like doing it. Nidoran. Karate Chapara. You'll die. 1 health. This was the same exact problem I had when I was first trying to record and wasn't getting my audio. Everything I crit on survived with 1 health. It was annoying. But anyway, with Executor, I had Giga Drain and Psyshock, just kind of standard stuff. But then I had Skill Swap on him. Because I thought, it'd be interesting if I could get Unaware Clefable for those that want to use Minimize. That way I could actually hit them. And I think I had Sludge Bomb on him too. And then also for like multi-scale Dragonite, that was fairly common. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my antidotes. I also need a heal, so I will avoid using some of those Pokemon while I can. Hey you, he's laying down cable. He's from the cable company. His name's Larry. He's Larry the cable guy. He's an engineer, but he's Larry the cable guy. Weeping Bell. I don't think I want to stay in on that. Mewtwo has got this. But yeah, Executor, he didn't really help me out a whole lot. I mean, he was there for the most part. I just thought he was an interesting choice, and I didn't have a really good Venusaur, or really any other good grass type I could have used. So I just thought an Executor would have been interesting. Oh, now he's growing. The Weeping Bell is growing. Oh, he's still growing. There you go, woke up. Now he's rapping. Are you just gonna not let Mewtwo do anything? I would love it if you would. I'm not even gonna attempt with Confusion. Psychic needs to kill it in 1 hit. It doesn't kill him in 1 hit because of growth. And now the cycle repeats itself. Can you imagine a Mewtwo sleeping? Like, he'd still have that angry look on his face, I think. He keeps rapping as soon as I wake up. The computer is cheating. The computer is cheating. And you can tell it's cheating because no one would have thought to do that at all. That's better. That's what you get. And then I had Magneton. He was pretty good. I had kind of an unusual set on Magneton, but he worked out pretty good, I think. He was pretty bulky considering his typing. He could hit hard too when I could actually hit people with it. I gave him Analytic instead of Sturdy, which I probably should have given him Sturdy instead, but Analytic helped him with his attack power by a lot. Another water type. Gyary, let's bring you up a little bit. But I mostly picked Magneton. Two different Pokemon there. I chose Magneton mostly because he was good core with my Aerodactyl, because they both resisted what each other was weak to. For the most part. I mean, I could have picked another Pokemon to pair with Magneton, but I like Aerodactyl. They keep putting my Pokemon to sleep! Stop it! I need you to stop. Then I had Lightning Rod Seeking. That was like the cream of the crop of my team. It was amazing. Seeking, if you don't know what Lightning Rod does, it gives you an immunity to electric type moves, and it boosts your special attack when there's an electric move used. Because technically you don't get hit by it, but if one gets used, it's like a lightning rod, and it goes for you. Like, especially in like doubles and triples, any electric moves goes to a Pokemon lightning rod. Anyway, Seeking is a water type, and so you'd naturally think, oh, he's water, better use grass or electric. And you could use freeze dry, but not many people were using Lapras or Articuno for that matter. So I didn't really have to worry about that. I mean, I kind of did, but nothing that I myself was worried about. You need to go to sleep before you make yourself go to sleep. He woke right up. He wants another one. It doesn't affect him because he wants to headbutt me. Okay. Put him to sleep. No! No! Well, there goes Gyarados. He would have been nice to have. You will pay for this. High jump and kick. It's super effective. Great, now I don't have a Gyarados. I think I can catch something on this route actually, so maybe I can get something good. I'm not even going to risk missing that high jump kick again. Karate chop. Crit kill. That's what I want to see. I am even a spark plug, you jerk. Now I gotta go release Gyarados. I even gave him Lovely Kiss, and it was supposed to be like the best strategy in the world, but no, it misses twice in a row. It's more like Lovely Miss. Great. That's what I get for gambling. Take one final look. He could have been so good. He could have been so good. Goodbye, Gyarados. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to my team. Kudos to you if you know that reference. Although really not many kudos. You probably get like one kudo. But if you get that reference, you're awesome. I don't think there are many people who wouldn't get that reference, but you never know. I probably should have healed while I'm over there. Let's go heal, because I think everyone deserves a heal. After that tragic incident, we need a heal. But yeah, Lightning Rod Seeking was fun because people would always try and use the electric move on Seeking. And I would always sit there and laugh every time they did it. And it's like out of 30 battles, almost every single one of those battles someone tried to use it. So it just added to the hilarity of it all. Well, I guess we'll try and catch a Pokemon then. If we don't get anything, we don't get anything good. What's this? It's a Magnemite. Well, I'm going to get this if I can, because I like Magnemite. Magnemite's fun. Too bad he's not Steel type, because it doesn't exist in Gen 1, but he's still pretty good, I think. He gets Tri Attack, which is like my favorite normal type move ever. My cousin always gets on me, because every time I can put Tri Attack or Nature Power on a Pokemon in Omega Ruby, he always just shakes his head. He's like, you gotta have that, don't you? And I always like nod and agree and say, yep. Because I like having the 20% chance to burn, freeze, or paralyze. I mean, it doesn't exist in Gen 1, but it's still a fun move to me. I almost had it. Why? Why you do this? I probably should switch, because I think he has Sonic Boom, and I don't want to lose another Pokemon on the same day. That would be unacceptable. Because now to have 2 Pokemon I need to train up. Diglett, as soon as it gets Dig, it's not going to be so hard. Again, why are you doing this? Just get into Pokeball. All you gotta do is wait in there like one more shake and you would be fine. 3, stay. Thank you. You just had to ask nicely. Did I ask nicely? I don't think I asked nicely. Uses anti-gravity to stay suspended. Goodness, I can't talk. Uses Thunder Wave and similar moves. Sure. Let's give Magnemite. Why does he look like a Pokeball? He shouldn't be looking like a Pokeball right now. Oh well. Gen 1 didn't have individual sprites. They just had like generic sprites. But let's see. Magnemite. I'll just use the name I use for my Magneton. How do I spell that? It's I think it was M-E-I. See, hold on, let me open it up real quick. Luckily, you got my DS right beside me. It was Meisner. Okay. Is that right? Yeah, Meisner. Because he uses the Meisner effect for suspension. Because it's magnets and stuff like that. Actually, let's get Moliette with Dig first before we start on Magnemite. So let's see. I think I'm going to battle the rest of the Pokemon trainers over there. I think there's only like one more left. Hopefully we'll have Diglett with Dig. Then I'm gonna head on into the SS and see how that works for us. Gotta remember what number Pokemon Meisner is. I think he's 7 or 6. So we're getting pretty close to our max 10 limit. But hopefully this is all we'll need. If anything, we can beat the game with just Mewtwo. But hopefully it doesn't have to come down to that. So I'm gonna fight all these trainers and come back with the SS and stuff. So I just played back what I just recorded and I found out now it wasn't recording the game sound, so now we have no music. I really don't want to have to. I can't go back because I really do need to keep more than one save, but I thought I was fine. As soon as one thing gets messed up, I try to fix that, everything just kind of falls apart. But now that we have game sounds, we got Moliette up to 19, so now Moliette knows Dig, as you can see right there. So now we're going to work on Meisner and get on into the SS and Leo leveled up a little bit and learned Bite, so that's nice. I didn't lose anybody, and if I hadn't lost Gyarados earlier, I probably would re-record the entire thing, but I don't think it's worth it because that's kind of cheaty. Because normally if like the game glitched out or my recording software glitched out, I would reset because it would corrupt my recording, so I had to restart. But everything was perfectly fine, so I'm just gonna have to deal with whatever happens. He travels alone. His Pokemon are his only friends. That is very sad, old man. Gentleman. Aerodactyl! Am I gonna run into like every single Pokemon that I had on my team today from the Kanto Classic? Because that's what it seems like. Because while I was battling those people, like the last couple trainers over there, I ran into a Clefable. I haven't run into a Executor yet, but I've gotten Magneton, Aerodactyl, Clefable, no Seeking, so I'm just missing Seeking, Flareon, and Executor, and I'd have my entire team. This is amazing. I think it's kind of funny, but it's amazing. Leo! You're already high level. Go even higher level. Man, he moves so fast you couldn't even see that animation. If you look very closely, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on YouTube due to like compression and stuff like that, but like the screen flashes white for like a split second. It's like insanely fast. Like you'd have to be looking for it to find it. Omastar, ew. Get out of here. Mindlessly, you should be able to take a hit from this. Much emphasis on should. Okay. Now I want to go into Pinkle, because I haven't used Pinkle in a while. I kind of stopped using Pinkle, just because everyone else was falling behind, so I had to get him up. Got all these wonderful moves on him. I think I'm just going to Drill Peck. I think it's got a high crit rate, or something like that. It's not going to help us, so we might have to transform. I say we transform. Transform! Anything you can do, I can do better. That's all he's got? Wow. Not very fun at all. That's slightly better damage. Hopefully it's going to be enough for what I need to do. I got 5 of them, so... yeah, I should be able to finish this. I love using Transform. It's such a gimmicky move, but it can work pretty good if you know when to use it. Of course, the only Pokemon that learn it are Ditto and Mew, so there's really not much you can really do with it. Especially with Ditto. Like, if you're gonna have a Ditto, especially in Gen 6, you might as well just have the Imposter ability, so it transforms for you. Because that's all Ditto can do. Can I battle someone in here? I can! You pup, how dare you, Magic? You calling me a pup? I think you just called me a pup. We're not going to be in here for too long. I kind of want to finish the SSN and then do the gym battle right after next time. So we're just going to clear out like this room and maybe a couple more. Let's go back into Mew. Why not? Don't need to use Leo anymore because he's way above everybody at the moment. What's this Drill Peck? Drill Peck's a good move. Much better. So yeah. I don't like that I didn't have music or game sounds for most of this episode, and I really apologize for that. But it's not worth having to try and go back or just act like it didn't happen, but we lost Gyarados and then we have a Magnemite, and it'd be kind of hard to just explain how that happened, but I'd rather you guys at least be able to see it. I mean, I know my voice and how I talk may not be like the most entertaining thing, but I hope some of you out there like it. I don't know. It's weird to me talking like this, because I normally am not a talker per se. Like, I tend to stick to myself quite a bit. I just find it easier to talk to an actual person and not to myself. But even then, it has to be about something that we're both passionate about, like games and such. You're not a trainer. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. One, I am not a waiter, but I like your taste in pie. Cherry pie is the best pie. Cherry pie is love. Cherry pie is life. You guys aren't trainers either.
I always travel with Wigglytuff.
Poo, poo, poo. Okay. The cruise is so elegant yet cozy. If you say so. I don't think any of these guys. He is le waiter and the ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Le strong salad type. You just explained every main RPG character ever. Ooh, I really want that item. I think this will be our last room, and then I'm gonna call it quits. Let's see. I have to battle these both. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. That doesn't tell me anything. You have a Venomoth. You could have gotten that anywhere. I'm curious to know what you mean by all around the world. Moliet? Maybe? I gotta be careful using you because you're fragile. You're very fragile. If anyone looks at you wrong, you die. I don't think I want to risk losing a second Pokemon today. And so you can't disable me. So I am Mew Too. Experience all around. Another Wartortle. Tell you what, they're everywhere. Goodbye. Good job, Mewtwo. I expect nothing less. She went around the world for those. No one cares! He loves Pokemon. Do I? I do. No, we're not getting married. I just say I agree with you. I love Pokemon. Why would I say that?
Sigh. Sigh.
Let's... I feel like doing TN. I think it's funny that Cena and TN are both 4 letters. You just noticed that. It fit right on in. Karate Chop. As soon as we get to Lavender Town, that's the first thing I'm doing, is gonna change his name. You're surviving all the crits, Pokemon, stop it! You're supposed to die when Karate Chop crits. Especially from a Machamp of all things. Things are starting to level up enough to where it's not so OP to have a Machamp. Wow, you're great! Well, I'd hope so. I found TM43. Let's see what TM that is! It is Thunder Wave. And Pinkle and Meisner can learn it. Interesting. That's Waterfall. I don't want Meisner to know that. That'd be weird. Quick Attack. Leo, the Muse. Trying to remember all my stuff. Recover. That might eventually go onto Pinkle, because I know Mewtwo gets it by level up. I think that's it. Alright, well I hope you all enjoyed. In the next episode we are going to finish out the SSN. And hopefully we won't die. So hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.